Andrew needs to tell us what his version of gynocentrism is. No, the I don't. You came in with the claim that Andrew believes X. It's on you, the claimer, to show us that what you're saying is true using evidence. Natty, can you show us any evidence?
Natty too.
Okay, Andrew. Rachel Wilson, your wife, she includes the theory in her book. And when we have previous encounter, we have numerous witnesses who admit that Rachel has been in guidance with Peter Wright, who was a paying member of her Patreon. And there's actually receipts of her going back and forth in conversation with him.
Like, I'll actually wait. I'm going to hold right now. I won't say a word, and neither will Sarah. We'll stop the whole stream while you can pull up the proof and show it to us so we can see it. That's why I wanted to do this on video, so that there was no way for anybody to be confused about Natty's proof. She could pull it up via video and show it to us. So go ahead, Natty. All ears.
Yeah, so anyway, Orthodox anthropology says that that Adam was first, okay? And that we are made up of spirit and body and soul. Andrew has a gender essentialist view of gynocentrism, and Peter Wright has an egalitarian view. Andrew's going to prove that. We'll see, though. Masculinity is orthodox, and orthodox is
Are you able to zoom in on your end, Andrew?
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Now, can you read who that's from, Natty? Who's that from?
Peter Wright.
Can you read this for me?
No, I think you should read it, and I think you should do it in a Natty voice. Go on, try and be like me.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let me. Actually, this isn't even the beginning of the series. Let me pull up the correct beginning one here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to do this all up, but I just wanted to make sure that that everybody could see. These are just 3 DMs, and we'll try to go through them as quickly as we possibly can here, guys. So that is from Peter Wright, and he says, "I just heard some ridiculous spaces where Andrew's detractors were talking, and he was answering."
Hi, Peter.
That
Okay,
Natty chick
hold on,
came in.
Natty.
That
Sorry.
Natty chick came in and claimed you and I had a Patreon conversation, and that it was proof we were in cahoots. We both know that's, but more to the point, I can't remember ever talking with you on a Patreon. I never visit Patreon. Do you have any recollection of that? So this guy actually wants to make sure, like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Or did this just like never happen? And he says, quote, "Unless my memory is failing, it's completely fabricated. Really can't stand that." Now, he continues from there. So we'll stop that one, and I'll move on to evidence 2 here. 1 second.
Hey, Dean. Dean, it's Natty. How you doing?
Who is Dean?
Let's get him back again, shall we?
I have no idea who any of these people
Well,
are.
he wants more. Another claim from another person with proof. Let's see if we can get one.
Okay, let's enjoy the silence while he's pulling up the next DM, please.
Yeah. So here's this is the last one that's necessary here. Okay, there it is. And it simply says this. Let me minimize here, and I'll move back to the screen. Simply says, "It's funny you should say that." This is Rachel's response, "because I don't remember having any exchange on your Patreon either. I also went to the space where she claims Dean provided proof of that, and I didn't see it anywhere. Anywhere. She just lies. She's so obsessive. Also, my book was published in 2021, and I don't think you and I interacted whatsoever until at least a couple of years after that, Natty. So it's hard for me to understand how you could have mentioned me and told me what to write, LOL." So, Natty, this is really weird, Natty. So what I just gave you was gave you... Well, why are you on the phone during a live debate, Natty? Why are you on the phone?
I'm listening. You want me to give some more?
Can you
proof?
respond? Can you respond to the evidences that
Natty? You haven't finished, have you? So
can you respond, Natty? Can you respond now to the two evidences that I just? What is this chick doing?
Natty, I'm going to ask you very politely to take this a little more seriously. I understand that maybe sometimes when we get pinned in a corner, we don't like what we're hearing. We get a little antsy and we start doing awkward things. I get
but
it.
anyway, could you actually respond?
The person doing awkward things here.
Can you respond to those? Those. So that was proof from Peter Wright that not only are your claims completely fictitious on the Patreon, which you've shown no proof for, but that the time sequence for Rachel's book wouldn't have even added up between that and their interactions. Now, I'm willing right now to give you the floor. You can take all the same time I just did to pull up the proof. Can you please show us your evidences to the contrary?
Dean, can you speak?
Well, I don't quite understand.
Okay, hold on just a second. Stop. I don't even know. Can you? I'm going to ask you very kindly. I don't know who that is on your end of the line, but they
I don't care, Sarah. Let it go.
Okay, fine.
What preparation was given to anybody?
No worries, Dean. I'm sorry to do this to you last minute, but I'm being told by Peter Wright, who was talking to Andrew. I'm doing a live debate with Andrew right now. I'm being told by he has a DM, a screenshot of a DM with Peter Wright, who claims that he's never had a conversation with Rachel Wilson, even though Rachel Wilson actually.
Nope, that's not what. What did the DM actually say, Natty?
Andrew, have another drag of your cigarette, bro. He asked me to produce a little bit more of a receipt. So all I'm doing is asking you to say what you told us in the interview on X, and then you can get back to doing whatever you're doing. Thank you very much.
Do you remember that Peter Wright is a master gaslighter and of picking out screenshots out of context?
We're just looking for the receipts, dude.
His narratives for himself. He's one of the most dishonest slime balls I ever met in the men's movement. Now, I saw him posted on one of her forums. That's what I actually said. It thinks I'm wrong. That's fine. He's one of the most dishonest, hateful, and slanderous human beings who ever existed. Quote me as bad as Dean Esme from the Red Pill movie, who, by the way, he slandered multiple times. I'm not even a Christian anymore, but I was always a liberal one, and Peter Wright is.
I don't care about Peter Wright. Can you just give me the proof?
One of his allies is badgering the witness and has not given proper preparation.
I just want the receipts, dude. That's all I'm asking for.
Somebody associated with the slander artist and the professional gaslighter that is Peter Wright. I would walk away, sir. I'm out now. Call me sometime if you want.
I don't care about Peter Wright. Just show me the receipts of any of these. That's all I'm asking for.
So, Dean Esme, by the way, is somebody who was a well-known men's rights activist who edited Peter Wright's work. And then he said to Peter Wright, because he was a Roman Catholic at the time, and he said, listen, Peter, your writings about the Theotokos, where you try to claim that women have the archetype of the Virgin Mary, the Theotokos, and men have the archetype of Christ, is incorrect. And as much as I want to support your work in the men's rights movement, I cannot put my name to this. Then he got slandered by A Voice for Men and Honey Badger Radio and other individuals, and they all called him a crazy Christian fundamentalist, even though he was a Vatican II supporting Catholic. He was the one who came to me and said that Rachel was having conversations with Peter Wright on her Patreon. And he also came and did an interview with me on X. And Rachel has admitted this herself. She's spoken about gynocentrism theory in her book. Even some tweets I can put in the chat now. Everything is so gynocentric now that simply being direct or strong language is now considered narcissistic and abusive. People are deeply programmed to never make women feel uncomfortable, or else they risk total personal destruction. That's one tweet. Let's read another one. Hang on a minute. Let's get the other one. Where's it gone? Oh, according to our gynocentric inverted society, women serving their husband is abuse, but also husband not serving a wife is abuse. Make it make sense. Let me do another one. This clip has made so many women angry. It's satire, but it proves the red pill folks right when they say that even in Christian circles, everything is so gynocentric that men are not allowed to have preferences. Only women are. What an unchristian about preferring company of men. Let's read another one. And I can put all the links in the chat, no problem. Just give me a second. I keep saying that I don't hate women, but I will say this. I have a disdain for the kind of women in our feminist, gynocentric society tends to produce now. Utterly incapable of self-reflection, allergic to criticism, holes who need endless validation. Yes, I find those women reprehensible, and they should be admonished. We should socially shame these traits right out of women. Oh, that sounds Christian. Anyway, luckily, I'm delighted to know many women who are not this way. But the women who are this way are always going to hate me, and I'm not going to have any concern for them. Cry. Anyway, would you like me to go on? Or do you disagree with your wife about those views? Because as far as I'm concerned, the talking points you bring up in your debates when you talk about gender roles pretty much are in line with hers. So,
okay. So,
would you like to tell us what your definition of gynocentrism theory is? Yes,
is it my turn to respond?
I'm still waiting.
Okay, I'm going to start back with the timer again now that we've got the proof out of the way.
Sarah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I let Natty go through whatever her little Spurkfest there was, but I want you to note something here that's very important. What I just brought up was actual evidence, receipts. I brought up receipts which disproved this narrative from Natty that there was some type of, collusion between Rachel when she wrote her book. Remember, Natty made this claim just mere moments ago that Rachel's book, because, by the way, there's no gynocentrism chapter I'm aware of in the book, but she says apparently that the book mentions this somewhere and is talking and discussing this, and that these ideas came from this guy, Peter Wright. But we just established a timeline where that can't be possible. And it was from Peter Wright's own mouth and Rachel's, where they both claimed that this never happened. The only one who claims that it happened is Natty, and the only one who can't show proof is Natty. The only one who can't show proof of any of this collusion is Natty. Same thing when it comes to this crazy-ass idea that she says that there was some type of Patreon link. Okay, I'm willing to grant that there could have been. Show us the proof. Show us the evidence. Just show us the proof. If not, all you have to do is this, and this is why Never Learns Natty, you'll never get it, right? Never Learns Natty right now could completely stomp all over me. All she would have to do is show the proof that Rachel and Peter Wright are lying by showing some sort of messaging between her and Peter Wright, showing that they colluded both on her book, or that they ever even had contact on the Patreon, or that they knew each other or associated ever. That's all she'd have to show. Why is that so difficult for her to show? And why is it so difficult for her to back down the claim? Why can't she just say, you know what, Andrew, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. And I made all of that up because I wanted there to be a link that there wasn't. All she has to do is that. Why won't she do it?
Natty.
Are you calling Dean Esme a liar? Dean Esme,
who's
one
Dean
of
Esme?
The guy who was on the phone who you've completely ignored, where you said I didn't show any receipts.
Yes.
Would you like to say that somebody's claim?
Yes, he's a liar. Show me the proof.
And how do you know he's a liar?
Because he has no proof and I do.
You don't have proof because
I just showed it. Where's yours? I'm waiting.
You haven't shown proof at all, dude.